I know someday that it'll all turn out. You'll make me work so we can work to work it out. And I promise you, kid, that I'll give so much more than I get. I just haven't met you yet.
Hey there, this is Kyle.
And Kyle.
And we're on our third installment of the video blog that is pointless and is watched by 5 or 10 people.
We appreciate you.
So we appreciate all 5 of you. We want to start. We're going to try to be more concise now. I don't think that'll happen, but let's see if it will. We want to start with a shout out to Steven Stebo.
Walters.
It's Waters.
Whatever.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
But we think he should come to Houston because there's at least 2 reasons here. 3 with Scooby to come to Houston. We got some questions from a friend of ours. His name's Stuart Frederick Nelson.
That's right.
He's the kitchen guru.
And Stu, one of my kids on their questionnaire said,
This is great.
it asked for any recommendations for the camp, and he said, give the chef his own show.
I think didn't he say his own freaking show?
Yeah, his own freaking show. There
So
you go.
Stu, you could have your own show.
Yeah.
And we could be your MCs.
There you go.
Okay, well, first of all, we have the first question is the direction in which to put the toilet paper on the roll. And we have different opinions on that. Go ahead and start with yours.
Opposite of what it normally is, unfortunately, like the underneath side.
Why do you like the underneath
Because
side?
you're going underneath with it. And it just makes sense.
But that doesn't make sense. If you have something like a toilet paper on the roll, it obviously naturally is going to fall out. You have to reach not as far to reach that toilet paper. I mean, that's a good 4 inches of less reach.
It falls. It's hanging down already if it's going underneath.
But it's hanging down if it's going on the other side. It's the same thing.
Yeah, but it hangs down more because there's gravity.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
It does.
No, if you have toilet paper and it rolls on the other side, it's right there for you. It's right there. It's close to you. You just pull it down and go about your business.
Right, and it's easy to wrap around your left hand, get a couple layers, and it's ready to wipe.
Go on the other side?
Yeah, you go under.
Do you wrap it around your hand?
Have you seen nurses do it?
No. I haven't
what they do
been
at the
wiped by a
hospital.
lot of nurses.
No, when they wrap gauze around a wound.
But we're talking about wiping someone's butt.
Right, but you wrap it around your hand so it gets layers so that your finger doesn't break through, which is a good thing.
Okay, well, that's stupid. So we'll chalk that one up to me. I get a point on that one. Making the bed, yes or no?
All right, you go.
Okay. I obviously...
Shouldn't be hard.
Yeah, I make the bed. If you can see behind, I make the bed every morning. I do it within the first 3 minutes because for me, when I get out of bed, I know you're going to get back in it, but I like getting back in a fresh bed. And when it's not made, it just looks like trash.
That's true, unless you have a bunk bed, and it's really hard to make.
So you would be against making the bed?
Yes.
Okay, why?
Especially bunk beds. But, 1, bunk beds you have to crawl in. 2, you're going to get right back into it, and the sheets are already laid right where you crawled out, so when you get back in, you just bam.
That's stupid because when you've tousled and turned all night long,
right?
Like I do, I sleepwalk. So there's crap everywhere, so I make my bed.
Because when you toss and turn, you get comfortable. Therefore, if you don't make it, it's all ready for it to be comfortable.
Yeah, but what? Let's say you bring in that good-looking girl and she sees your bed and she's like, "I don't want to marry you because your bed looks
not
like
a problem
dumb."
with me right now, so it's not even on my list.
Okay, that's good. Our next question: toothbrushes, electric versus standard.
This one's tough too because I have an electric and I like it, but nothing beats a good old-fashioned scrub with a regular toothbrush.
Okay, so you would be a normal toothbrush.
Yes.
Which is the dumbest thing in the world because as America, we're a lazy society. And what less of work do you have to do than push a button and put it on your tooth? Because here's the deal. Dentists, who are...
I don't like dentists.
Okay, but they are licensed in teeth and fixing teeth, okay? They've gone to school to fix teeth. They use electric toothbrushes. They don't sit there and chisel away with a Crest
They don't technically
Wave
use
3.
a toothbrush.
Yes, they do. They have the tooth when they put fluoride on your tooth. Okay,
I've never
so
had
if I'm going to go to someone professional, wouldn't I? If I had the chance to use someone professional, wouldn't I use that?
This is a simple win case for me. Have you seen Terminator?
Yes,
Machines will take over the world.
but But no, they won't. No, they won't because John Connor wins. Have you seen the new term? The
right
Terminator?
after all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, but still,
And not to mention,
John Connor wins because he uses an electric toothbrush.
what happens when the battery dies?
You just charge it.
What happens if you lose your charger?
You're not gonna do that. It sits.
I have a
but-
Sonicare toothbrush without my charger right now.
But you're different.
Hey, I'm old fashioned.
Okay, well, I won that round. Deodorants, gel versus solid, and that's easy. I mean, you got to go gel, right?
Well, I don't like the question because I don't use either.
Of course you don't.
I use
That's
spray.
why you smell
I
like
use
dump.
spray on.
Okay, spray on. So you choose spray on.
Yes.
Okay, but that's stupid because when you're deodoranting with spray, okay, it should get this huge mist and it feels weird. And I feel like when I put spray on, I can't close my arm.
You spray on, it covers the entire pit, and also as
But so does a gel with one thing.
Being a hairy man, it's kind of gross when your armpit hair gets cooped up on the thing. That's just disgusting.
On what thing?
On the bar. On the gel.
Does it get cooped up?
Yes.
How does it get cooped
It
up?
gets like you lose stray hairs, fall, and they stuck on your deodorant, and you have to look at it, and it's disgusting. Spray on, spray, done. Easy.
Okay, that's stupid.
Check.
Let's go with showering, washcloth or bar in hand. And I know we differ big on this one. This is huge. Washcloth or bar in hand. Or loofah would be under the same category as washcloth.
I've recently got a loofah,
Okay.
but I like bar in hand or soap in hand.
It's stupid.
It's easy, no laundry, and it's the same thing.
Whenever I'm going to say this phrase, uh-oh, you dropped the soap. All men out there are thinking, I'm about to get taken advantage of in a prison shower. No one ever says,
Where do you shower?
uh-oh, I dropped the loofah. You put the little thing around your hand, you're not dropping that loofah. No one's going to come and interrupt your business. No one's going to...
I'll bet you $120 that Will from Will and Grace uses a loofah.
No.
Yes.
But, okay, yeah, you're probably right. But that doesn't mean anything.
What's happened to masculinity of society?
I would rather be clean than be masculine.
I'm clean. I shower twice a day.
The other day you were griping about how much you stink.
That's true. It was my shirt, though, I discovered. It was dirty. Apparently I got in the wrong pile.
No, and how many times are you scrubbing down with soap and the soap squirts out of your hands and you have to get it?
Well, I mean, again, when I use a bar, it's fantastic, and it doesn't. You just got to have, coordination.
No.
But now it's just a splab of shower gel.
Yes. And a
You
loofah
go
that
for your
spreads it
chest
out.
first,
Yeah.
and then you lather from there on. You just go back to the chest to get the soap. It's perfect.
For shower gel?
Yeah.
You don't use a loofah. Why not
No.
use a loofah if you're using shower gel?
Because
That's retarded.
It's not masculine.
Oh, I won that one. That's stupid. And the last one, two-wheel drive trucks. Why or why not? You have a four-wheel drive truck, so why do you love the four-wheel drive truck?
Because I'm a hunter,
Okay.
and I go out to the ranch, and sometimes you get stuck. And if you have four-wheel drive, you don't get stuck. Matter of factly, if we didn't have a four-wheel drive truck...
Hold on. What'd you say? Matter of what?
Factly.
Okay.
Matter of factly, we couldn't even get to our deer lease without a four-wheel drive truck most of the time.
Okay, I don't want to pay the extra $10,000 for a four-wheel drive when I'm driving around the roads of Houston. I don't need a four-wheel. Now, if I lived in Colorado or the Hill Country or, I don't know, Washington or New Hampshire, I would get a four-wheel drive truck. But there's no need for where I am. But I still want to feel like a man. I still want to be awesome and feel masculine and go, and like when someone drives by, or I drive by someone, they're like, that guy's awesome. He drives a truck.
Now, a person in our office got stuck in the mud a couple years ago, from my understanding. I wasn't there.
Okay.
If you had four-wheel drive
yes.
truck, you could have got him out.
No, he was so stuck that the chassis of his car was on the mud and his wheels are just spinning.
So maybe this might be one we can somewhat agree on.
Okay.
That you obviously don't have need for a four-wheel drive truck.
I don't have need. I drive around 1916 Louetta and 249.
I, on the other hand,
yes, you go hunting.
I go hunting.
So we'll say that I won that one. So the two-wheel drive truck.
We agree to disagree.
We agree to disagree. I think that's it. Thank you, Stu, for posting those questions. If you out there have any random, pointless questions that you would like to know about,
Got 10 seconds. Better hurry.
Yeah, go ahead and write those down. We'd appreciate it. So
Peace.
This is us signing off. Steve, move to Houston.